IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Shutterguard.com.au, Perth's best roller shutters for over 30 years. Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes. And DODD, scrap metal recyclers.
There's an age-old superstition with the number 13, lucky for some, unlucky for others, and it's no different in the DODD Perth Premier League as we are well into the second half of the 2021 season, and we're live from the Coburn Ice Arena. Another great atmosphere along the bleachers, ready for two sensational matches in store tonight. Paul Persick with you in the commentary box, and it's always a great pleasure to have your company via the Front Row Screens live stream, and it's also available to watch on our Perth Premier League Facebook page if you want to go check out that as well. It has all the latest content weekly on a weekly basis, and also on our Front Row Screens YouTube page as well. Not just streaming live across Western Australia, but all around the country and around the world in the first of our round 13 clashes in the DODD Perth Premier League, and it is an absolute barnstormer. A clash between second and third on the ladder. The Flyers Orange, who have got 10 points from 9 games, 4 wins, and the second best goal ratio with 45. And they do battle with the Vikings, who are 3 wins, 3 losses, and 3 ties. And they've got 9 points from 9 games. This will be a real ripping contest. Flyers Orange, however, they will have to do it a little bit the hard way because they have got 2 of their star players out due to injury, Blake Georgieff and their regular captain, Alistair Punla. So that would mean Lyndon Lodge will be playing as a stand-in captain, the number 28 for this game. And also there is a number change as well. Sean McLean, who is instantly recognisable on the rink with the red shorts and the red helmet, he will be number 59. So keep that in mind at home. No changes in the meantime to the Northern Vikings. They are going in unchanged from the side that lost to the Blackhawks last week at the Perth Ice Arena, 2-0. The Flyers Orange had the bye, so despite the injuries, that they will look a little bit fresher in this round 13 clash. So it's going to be all about discipline and how they use the puck against a Vikings side who are normally big on the scoreboard, but it wasn't to be in this game against the Blackhawks last week. They were held scoreless. They were restricted by some good use of the puck by the Blackhawks. The Flyers Orange in their last game back in a couple of rounds ago, they also had themselves a good win. The Vikings, they need to be more tight with the puck. They can't be lazy with it. Keep the players moving in transition from defence into attack. And those players that are in the spotlight, Hamilton, Moffat, and also a couple of young stars as well. Skylar Lou, who's a tremendous rookie in the Northern Vikings side. Flyers Orange, well, Kieran Webster, one of their other alternates. He's been a prime attacker on the scoreboard. He can get into those key spots with solid movement to centre point to make those slap shot towards the goals. As you saw in the last game a couple of weeks ago, he could fire a really good slap shot from centre point. And when pushing the puck forward, I reckon will be a key for the Flyers Orange to play 3-man alongside, give targets on the offensive slot, backed up by that late tip in towards the goals, led by the number 9, Dave Ruck. The Vikings, as you see on your screen, they will be itching to get back on the winners list after the loss to the Blackhawks last week. They've got a really good side. They've got Goulds, Humiston and Hamilton. Jamie McDonald, who's also solid in attack. And that rookie Skylar Lou, who's going to add some incredible dynamic in that defensive zone in particular. He can play good defence. Hasn't been a lot of attacking play from him, but he's a good, solid young defender. The Flyers Orange, well, how will they cover the loss of Georgia from Punla? Well, they've got Webster, Lyndon Lodge, Riley Langell, who is a very reliable attacker inside the crease. He's got speed and he's got flair inside that zone. Yannick Lodge as well, wearing the number 12. And also Harry Tanner in the number 13 as players break from the huddles and get into their positions. The Vikings, as you can see on your screen, are yet to do so. And while they're getting themselves set, we'll have a bit of time to thank once again our title sponsor, DODD, Scrap Metal Recyclers. Great support of WA Sport, in particular West Australian ice hockey as well. Title sponsors of the Perth Premier League in 2021. And also Shutterguard. And also Front Row Screens are broadcasters in 2021. The best in the business. It's going to be Ruck and Hamilton that will do battle in this game. For the first face-off, we are underway in this clash between second and third. The Vikings have first use of it. They're being pushed back to that defensive zone. Campbell's doing well. It was against Sedenko, and now looking to set things up. Here's Hamilton. Good play by Hamilton. Breaks away towards the attacking zone with a backhand shot towards the net. Almost an own goal conceded. Kudla and Caden Gould were among those attackers. Here's McLean. Pushing hard towards the attacking zone, but in the end gets cut off by Lou. We talked about his effort in defence. Pushes forward. Levesque shoots. And that one just by the right-hand post. Smith into the end boards there. And now they get it clear. McLean almost chopped off by Kudla. McLean recovers that one. Keep in mind, he is wearing number 59 tonight instead of 2. Sedenko from the defensive zone. Cross-ice pass. Almost blind. Levesque, lovely backhand. Out there towards Macaulay and Williams, but cut off by Langell. Referee's waving the hand. The advantage is being allowed. Lyndon Lodge, the standing captain. Hoffman moves it along the wings now. But the Vikings got that defensive setup. They're playing 3 alongside in that defensive zone. The pass by Spencer almost chopped off, so they can get it clear on the outer wing just by the bench. The pass out to Williams. They're playing it along the sideboards now. Williams and Lodge. Lodge gets stick checked there by Williams. Luckily not the high stick, the illegal high stick that is. Referees allowing it to go on. Piefer racing for that pass along the sideboards, but it's cut off by Webster. He's been in great form so far this season. Gets it across to Yannick Lodge. Lyndon Lodge shoots, and that one ricochet off a Vikings defender. Open ice pass out towards the Vikings attacking zone, but it'll be either an icing call or offside. It looks like it is going to be offside. One of the Vikings players getting into that attacking zone a little too early there, but offside was the call. Played 2.5 minutes on the DODD scoreboard in the early stages of this round 13 clash between the Vikings and Flyers Orange. 2nd versus 3rd. They break it to centre ice. Tobin bracing for the check. Forced to push back. Smith for Flyers Orange recovers that one. Kudla almost lost control of the puck. Being a bit too casual there. But now he breaks it away. McDonald. Open ice pass along the boards, but it's cleverly manned there by Carius. Cross ice pass, that was clever. Finds the gap towards Kelly. The Vikings again have that extra player on the defensive zone, but they expose a gap that allows Tanner to go for the open ice pass. Booten pushing out the back of the goal crease, luckily not conceding an open goal. And the Vikings clear it out again. Those cross-ice passes proving to be costly in how they're conceding the turnovers, but not this time. Kudla. He's got Spencer in support. Should he go there? He does. Just a little too late. In fact, it was Skylar Lou, the rookie. Defensive takeaway from the Orange. The Ruck boys combining. Jacob Ruck pinned to the boards in the end there. And they again can turn it over inside that defensive zone. Lou with the backhand. Hamilton. He's got a good slap shot in him. And that one's high up towards the net above the goals. And we'll have a face-off just by the outer circle from where the commentary position is. There you can see Mark McCann, one of the best goalkeepers in the business. He's really had to work hard for his saves this season. Your face-off, Hamilton and Dave Ruck. Even Stevens in that one, but Ruck pushes the puck back. And it's along the end boards now of the Flyers Orange goal. McLean. Good use of the body to keep the puck in front of him. Almost a high stick off Lou. That was well played by Lou to allow the defensive turnover. Levesque loses the stick. Hamilton can combine with Lou. Cross ice, blind pass. Turned over by Ruck for Flyers Orange. And now they can move it quickly. There's a few gaps inside the slot. Campbell is forming one of them. It goes out to Jacob Ruck. Does Dave Ruck, but it was a very risky pass indeed. The Vikings again turn it over behind the goal line through Sedenko. Blind pass along the sideboards. Now goes Campbell. Sedenko finds an open gap inside the centre slot. Well done by Potford. Tipped in by Levesque. And Levesque strikes first for the Vikings. Well, again, it was playing more than one player inside the offensive slot, and it paid off for the Vikings Zdenko combining with Levesque inside that first entry. And we'll take you now to the CD.DODD replay of how that goal was set up. It was brilliantly executed. Levesque in the 3-on-1 situation, faked the pass, went cross ice to Levesque, did Zdenko, and it was wonderfully executed. And that is a first goal of the game for the Vikings after 5.5 minutes. Just the start thereafter. And that's what we talked about in the pre-game. Be tight and fast with the puck. Don't be casual and concede turnovers. And that's what the Vikings haven't done early, is concede turnovers, but they've exposed the gap for Yannick Lodge from behind the goal, looking for the wrist shot. It's a one-on-one with Webster. Out to Spencer. And Kelly getting pinned to the end boards there. Yannick Lodge one-on-one there with Kudla inside that defensive zone for the Vikings. Webster, cross ice with the backhand. It's out to McCauley, now Williams. Turned over. Yannick Lodge shoots. And cleverly stoned in the crease by Corey Booton on the second attempt. That's the Flyers Orange first real shot on target so far in this game. And the Vikings, in the meantime, they have had 3. Well, it's been a game controlled on the Vikings' terms thus far. I will let you fans at home soak in the action here, turn the full noise up, and hear the best in Perth Premier League action. Another good save down low by Corey Booton. The sights and sounds of the Perth Premier League. Once again, competition all thanks to our title sponsor, CD.DODD. 1-0 if you're just joining us for the first time. The Vikings lead after an early goal by Jon Levesque from Evgeny Zdenko. And it is so far so good at the moment for the Vikings. They're playing into their true form. We saw them get a few big wins early on the board. Now it's back towards centre ice. Holman turns that one over. Cross ice pass, almost blind. Kelly pushes back and he got floored there by McDonald. With a nice high check it was there. Holman on the outer wing from our camera position. Turned over, Lee Tortoise. Back from defensive ice. It's an open ice pass out towards the defensive zone for the Vikings. Icing call. They'll get it. And it's got to go all the way back to the Vikings attacking zone. The Flyers Orange attacking zone, rather. And we'll have ourselves a face-off. Still 1-0. And we've played almost half of the opening period here at the Coburn Ice Arena. Flyers Orange forming a tight defensive unit inside that low slot. They've got 3. And they've won the face-off anyway. Hoist pass chopped off by Pieper. Out there to Tobin. Plays it along the wings, penetrating the slot. Tobin is there again. The Flyers Orange have about 4 around the puck. They get it out to Tortoise. Cross ice, he had Kelly in his sights. Picked off Kudla. Kudla shoots from the far end. And that one is off the pads of McCann and into the net. Another face-off. We'll take a look at a replay here thanks to CD.DODD. And there, that cross-ice pass chopped off by Kudla. He had space to go deeper into the slot and look for that tip-in. But he decided to go for the big one, but it was to no avail. McCann deflecting that one off the pads and into the net above as we are back live. And again, the same shot, a little bit further out. 2-on-1. But again, the Vikings turn it over. Hamilton handing the puck on defensive ice. Goes out to Kudla. Plays it along the wings. Cross ice. Lou, the young rookie. Does he go cross ice to Levesque? He's got space inside the slot. He shoots. Deflects off the pads of McCann. He kept his eye on the prize there. Goodler, attacking rebound, plays it out to Hamilton. Finds some space, Hamilton shoots. Another good save, McCann. Been under a bit of pressure in the last few minutes. The Vikings really putting on the pressure early, as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Lovely backhand by Goodler. Out there to Hamilton, had the space to go deep. And a nice wrist shot to go on with, but didn't go to the back of the net. It's their 7th shot on target compared to the Flyers Orange 1. So it's been all-out attack from the Vikings in this match. Still a lot of time to go. Ruck. The Ruck boys supporting each other in offense. Holman. Open ice pass out to centre ice, covered by Pott, and he does a nice 360 and follows up that effort. Pass out to Jake Ruck. On centre point, he goes a bit to the left. Dave Ruck almost put the tip in out the back, but to no avail. He got a bit lucky there, did Corey Booten. And now behind the goal line, the puck goes. Williams supporting Booten brilliantly. Levesque and Ponfin on centre ice. Back and forth it's going now. Dave Ruck on the outer wing. He shoots. Ricochet off Holman. McLean and Hamilton 1-on-1. 8.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Still 1-0 to the Vikings. They've had control of the attack in this game thus far. 7-1 in the shots on target. McCauley finds some space from the corner. He shoots. And again, just above the crossbar. They've had a few of those in that area. Scramble for it on the outer wing. It's been won out by the Vikings. Hoist pass into the open space. Webster goes to the corner of the slot, and Webster scores. When we talked about his good form coming into this game, and Kieran Webster has proved that again. Defensive turnover from the Vikings, and they played it along the wings. Webster just kept on going with the puck in front of him. And a fine wrist shot sends that one to the back of the net and levels it up for the Flyers Orange, as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Turnover was made. Webster got the attacking rebound and then just kept on going. Nice wrist shot to the back of the net. And gets that one on the board. 1-1 now. With 7.5 minutes to go. It's turning out to be a real tight game in the early going. Face-off being won by the Flyers Orange. They go there to Ruck. If you're just joining us, both Blake Georgieff and Alistair Punlop, the Flyers Orange regular captain, are both out due to injury. And Lyndon Lodge is their stand-in captain for tonight. And no changes for the Vikings as the Flyers Orange get it clear out of their defensive zone. Zdenko played it in front, almost ruled offside. Kudlup with the back flick. Booten allows Zdenko to clear for the Vikings. Karius pushes forward. Tobin along the end boards now. In the slot, it's a scramble for it. Karius couldn't get all of it. Zdenko off the glass. And that allows Kelly to go for the long pass towards the wings. Here's Ruck. Cross-ice pass. Webster has some space in the centre. He shoots. Booten again. Good save under pressure. He's coming to his own as Corey Booten so far in this game. But that was a lovely executed cross-ice pass from the Flyers Orange. Setting that one up, Yannick Lodge. Cross-ice there out to Webster. Had space aplenty to make the shot. It was the right shot to take, but Corey Booten was just 1/2 a second quicker to make the save in that one-on-one with Webster. It's on the outer wing. Campbell almost lost possession. Kiefer tried for the long hoist pass. Campbell and Lou in a one-on-one. It's now back on the defensive zone for the Flyers Orange. They do not want to concede another one. In the final few minutes of this opening period, it's back and forth in the Vikings defensive zone. Back to Lou, but it was turned over. Kelly from the corner. He's closing in on the slot. He goes for the tip in, and he does get it. What a fine goal by Ben Kelly. The Flyers Orange have scored the last two inside the last 4 minutes of this game. And as we go to the CD Dodd replay, it goes to show there you cannot be too casual with the puck when the Flyers Orange are swooping in on the defensive zone, because you might as well pay the price, and the Vikings have done just that. They've conceded the last 2 goals from turnovers. Ben Kelly has scored the second for the Vikings. It was for the Flyers Orange rather. It was a great setup too on the outer wing. And they're starting to take back control in this match. They've got control on the scoreboard at this stage. And now, could they add another one? Lodge, just off the left-hand post, flicking onto Bruton's pads. And now the Vikings can get a move on. Back on centre ice, Lodge push back. Williams racing himself. Short pass, it's cross ice, picked off by Ruck. And McLean looking to get that one back into the net. But it's turned over. McCauley goes along the boards. Lodge. Open ice pass, it's now covered by McLean. Lovely backhander. Ruck. He's got McLean in some space. Centre to the slot. Lodge from the corner. Again, well deflected off Booton. The puck comes loose. Lodge over the top and it goes onto the net above. And a face-off in the inner circle. 2-1. Here's the score as we go to the DODD replay. Again, they're playing it to the wings, moving it back and forth. Long slap shot came in. They're starting to play with real ferocity at the moment. The Flyers orange after a slow start. Conceding that first goal to Jon Levesque in the early minutes. But now they're starting to get back into the groove. Ruck just above the crossbar. It's now played along the boards. Karius. Lovely hoist pass towards the attacking zone. Tobin from the corner. He shoots and again off the gloves. And the Vikings will have another chance. Karius will let that one bypass his teammate in Kudla and it goes onto the net above. In the Vikings attacking zone. They've got a chance now through this face-off to really put another one on the scoreboard before the end of the first. Be Tobin and Webster in this face-off. Good 180 there by Tobin. He pushes that back to Kudla. Now McDonald spins round Campbell. Look to go deep into the slot through Karius and Tobin. Another defensive turnover. Langell, I should say. Tries to push that one forward, but Kudla was in front, ready and waiting for the turnover. Tobin. Great pass out to McDonald, but offside. Oh, they look to get something really good going, the Vikings, but unfortunately, it was ruled offside by the referees, who are doing another great job on this Friday night, as they have done all across the season so far, making all those crucial decisions. Face off just by the neutral line. Piefer with a backhander off the glass. It rebounds to Langell, who lets that one go. Back to Piefer for the Vikings. About 1:40 to go. Hamilton can penetrate the slot if he wants to. He elects not to. He takes it back. Out towards corner point. Turned over by Lodge and Langell. And now Yannick Lodge. Backhanded to Langell. Just a little too much on that one. Now Lou. Along the boards, he goes cross ice to Piefer. Well, Piefer again being casual with the puck there. We talked about this pre-game. Forced into a 2-on-1. Webster wins out and pushes back out onto the open ice on the defensive zone. And now they can set it up. Langell offside. Well, that's a couple of them in the last few minutes. This time it's going against the way of the orange. And now I'll have to go for a face-off just by the neutral line. Less than a minute to go. The Flyers orange leading 2-1. Important clash between second and third. It's all thanks to CD Dodd. Round 13. CD Dodd Perth Premier League. He goes over the barrier, nearly collects our cameraman in the process. And we'll have a repeat face-off while the clock continues to run. Tanner, who's only had a few minutes on the rink thus far. Kelly pushes that one to the sideboards. Good rebound by Tanner. Penetrates the slot. Does he go for the shot? No, yes he does. But he just didn't get that one off in time. The scramble on the sideboards. Tortoise and Hamilton emerges with it. In the dying seconds here, he doesn't want to concede another goal. Cross ice pass along the sideboards on centre ice. The timer will go. And that'll end the first period. They're signalling that the clock has run out. The timekeepers were just a little bit late there in ending the first period, but a very topsy-turvy opening period this year at the Cockburn Ice Arena. The Vikings getting early control, but 2 straight goals while the Orange sees them hold the advantage over the Vikings 2-1 in this round 13 clash. Don't go anywhere, more action still to come.
Shutterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shutterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Cockburn Ice Arena in this round 13 clash of the DODD Perth Premier League. The Flyers orange, you can see there on your screen, holding a 2-1 lead. They started off slowly in the first 4 minutes, conceding a goal to Jon Levesque. But then in the remainder of that second period, they really controlled the attacking play. Webster and Kelly getting amongst the scoreboard and giving the Flyers orange the ascendancy in the match. They trailed in shots on target by as much as 6 early on, but they were able to whittle that back 8 through to 7 as we show you some of the DODD highlights of the opening period. And there the Vikings are able to use the puck brilliantly from defence into attack there. Good setups by Levesque. He got the first one on the board some minutes later. And then Webster, who has stayed true to his form across the season so far, got a few vital defensive takeaways through some sloppy work at the puck by the Vikings. We talked about pre-game that they could not afford to be any casual. Keep the players moving in transition, keep the puck right in front, and that's where you'll get those opportunities in attack. After those first 6 minutes, it seemed to fade away for the Vikings as the Flyers orange started to really play to their true game plan, get the tempo going on their terms, and keep attacking, and that's what they've done for the remainder of that first period. And we'll take you back live in just a moment as the players are starting to get back into their positions for the start of the second period. A vital one for both teams. Flyers orange leading 2-1. There, Dave Ruck. He's going to be a key. As an inside player, an inside attacking forward. It's going to be Ruck and Hamilton to start things off. The Flyers orange have that first possession. It's a hoist pass onto the outer wing. Kudla and Ruck. It's won by Kudla. He pushed back to Hamilton. Cross ice, lovely pass and good received by Humiston. But in the end, they're continuing to move it forward rather casually are the Vikings. The Ruck boys combining. Again, they're going out wide to find some space. Smith shoots. Good save by Corey Booton. Lets that one go, does Kelly. Out there to Ruck and just off the post. Another turnover. Ruck gets it to the outer side. McLean. McLean, did he get tripped up? Refs say no. They allow the game to go on. Lovely direct pass from the defensive zone. It's out to Levesque. He's looking for a double. He shoots just above the crossbar. Found the space. Shot a little too much oomph. McLean. Along the boards. Finding Ruck. He's got McLean in support. He's also got Dave Ruck. He goes off the boards, but that was not a good pass. But as you can see there, it leaves Hamilton out in the open, inside the low slot. He shoots. McCann, what a marvellous effort to get to that one under pressure and stone it in the second attempt. And his teammates giving him well-deserved encouragement for that. Vikings, they really pulled off a stroke of genius there before that save, leaving Hamilton isolated inside that attacking zone without going offside. Hamilton was in the right place at the right time to go towards the goals, but in the end, McCann had his eyes right on the prize. Head-high check by Piefer on Langell, and he gets one of his own back. Langell regains possession only momentarily. Macaulay and Lou scrambling for it in the mid-slot. Starting to get rather tense here. Yannick Lodge, forced back. Langell licks it back to Lodge. He goes towards the cross-eye slot. And it's well saved by Booten. The pressure really starting to build between these two sides. A clash for second place on the ladder. Whoever wins this one will have second place in their keeping at the end of this round. Very crucial game it is indeed. Webster wins out that one. Macaulay barges in. Open ice pass towards the back of the goal line. Radcliffe Smith, who's only just come onto the ice. Not limited minutes, but will look to make an impact in this game. In fact, it's not Radcliffe Smith, it's Spencer. Ruck in a bit of a scramble. So is Langell. Macaulay and Campbell. Macaulay out in front, and now the Vikings will look to move it quickly. Langell swoops in. From behind the goal line, almost got cleaned up, but nice evasive skills by Langell. He's got speed and he's got versatility with those skates on. Back and forth now just by the neutral line. Langell almost cut that one off, but Jacob Ruck had the presence of mind to go for it. It's an open ice pass towards that attacking zone for the Flyers Orange, who are looking to further strengthen their advantage. We played just under 4 minutes on the DODD scoreboard, and now the Vikings have got things going until Webster came in and spoilt the party. It's along the sideboards, almost going over the bench. Piefer almost got cleaned up by Lyndon Lodge, the standing captain. Spencer on the outer wing. Beautiful executed cross-ice pass out there to Tobin. Just needs to control it, this Tobin. He pushes forward quickly. McDonald. And now Holman goes back to McDonald. It's a scramble, 2-on-1. McDonald loses the stick in the process. Now towards an open defensive zone where Williams is going to meet it now. Williams, good breakaway, goes past Tortoise. Went cross ice, but a little bit of a communication breakdown there. Allows Kelly to swoop that one and got cleaned up. Looked like a high one by Holman. A few head-high hits going on here. But these players are tough as nails, let me tell you that. Williams gets his own back for his team. And the Vikings now can set up in attack in a 3-on-2 situation. Tobin, he's got Karius and McDonald. Goes cross-ice to Karius. Out to McDonald from the corner of the slot. Tipped in by Karius. No, not to the back of the net. Big opportunity gone begging to put the Flyers Orange under a bit of pressure. And now they're heading towards open ice on the defensive zone. Icing call will be made. And it's going to go all the way back to the Vikings attacking zone. Gotten off to a very interesting start in the first few minutes of this second period. And the DODD scoreboard, 2-1. The Flyers Orange lead over the Vikings on what is a very cold but very raucous night here in Coburn. Kudla from the corner point. Doesn't get onto that one. Almost tripped up was Levesque. Flyers Orange covering the slot with 4 players around the puck. Kelly. Icing call waved off. And the Vikings will reset from defensive ice. That pass almost blind. Levesque back to Hamilton. He went out wide there to Humiston. Looked to set things up from the left-hand side of the slot. But not to be. The Flyers Orange push back a little bit quicker and are able to set up from that defensive turnover. It's the Vikings that get it back. Levesque chops that one forward. Humiston and Lodge. Real big battle for that. Humiston, cross ice, goes back to Hamilton. And he got cleaned up there just at the last moment. And now the Flyers Orange can set things up. In front, Levesque has support from Kudla. Good little breakaway from Kudla. Kudla cross ice to Humiston. Tipped in! And that tip-in came in. I think it was either Sedenko or Kudla. We were just looking at the last moments of play, but as you can see, It was brilliantly set up. It was Skylar Liu, in fact it was. Yes, the young rookie as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Kudla went out to Humiston, Liu on the opposite side. And the rookie gets his first goal of the competition. And that's a big one for the Vikings to level things up. At two goals apiece here at the Coburn Ice Arena. We've played just about 7 minutes in this second. The noise here in the Coburn Ice Arena for that goal. Very loud and passionate indeed. They love their ice hockey down here. Every Friday night, some great crowds. CD Dodd Perth Premier League action. Flyers Orange have the possession. They are eager to get a response and take back the lead. Kelly slap shot. He goes bang, but nobody home. McCauley. Nice backhander out there to Liu. He's catching fire. He shoots almost. Getting himself a double, but a fine save off the pads of McCann. Now the Flyers Orange again back under pressure. Blind pass out to Spencer deep in the slot. Should have gone for the shot, but he elected to go across ice. Liu again. He shoots. McCann slapping that one away inside the crease. Ruck in a 2-on-1. And McCann stones that one in. It's a long shot from the right-hand corner point. And it'll be a face-off on the offensive zone for the Vikings, who have got the Flyers Orange back under pressure, just like how they started in the opening period of this game, and getting that early goal inside 5 minutes. They've zigzag in momentum. The Flyers Orange also, despite not being a goal behind, the Flyers Orange, I find, to still be under a little bit of pressure. Backhand by Tobin. Goes to the end boards. McDonald and Langle. Nice stick checking by Langle. Langle to Webster. He's got something going here. He's always got flair inside that offensive zone. Here's that one back with a glove. Webster. Up to Langle. And Lodge. Lodge cleaned up. He's sandwiched by two Vikings. Well recycled by Langle. Langle goes deep in the slot. Forced back. He's got Smith out in the open on centre point. He elects to go for it himself. Almost tipped in by Yannick Lodge. Vikings get it out. Only as far as the captain for the Flyers Orange, Lyndon Lodge, but was he offside? We go to the CD Dodd replay. Again, that setup not working well for the Flyers Orange at the moment. 16-9 shots on target in this game. Carrius pushes back onto the centre of the defensive zone, and now they set it up out wide. McDonald in the slot, chopped up there by Campbell. And now they're pushed back, the Vikings. Holman with a backhand pass. Webster getting in front, but well played there by Tobin. And now it's on the outer wing. Lodge out to McCauley and Williams. Tobin. Now behind the goal line. Manning it there is Carrius. Inside the slot. Turned over Yannick Lodge. In the centre he's got Langle. But Lodge decides to go to the outer side. Langle almost with a late tip in. Inside the slot, Webster. He's got the rebound. He goes to Potvin. Webster again, keeping that one in front, but he's under a lot of pressure now. Two Vikings, especially Tobin, pushing him off. Williams and Langle. Behind the goal line they go. It's a scramble. Langle wins out. Webster into the open space. Finding Lodge. He shoots almost in from behind the goal line. The Vikings again. More players out the back turning that one over. It's an open ice pass towards the offensive zone for the Vikings, and that'll be an icing call. Well, some big chances going begging for the Flyers Orange to take back the lead. But they do have another chance now after this icing call. We tan up. The Flyers Orange in this face-off. Also be Hamilton. Tanner wins that one out. Almost goes through the gap. Kelly on the outer wing. Slap shot well wide of the left-hand post. Vikings manning it from behind the goal line. Open ice pass. Kelly's going to be first to it. Icing waved off. Along the end boards, Hamilton. And Humiston. Whoa! Levesque cleaning up his opponent. Allowing the pass to go to Hamilton. Inside the slot, Levesque with the backhander. Tipped in by Humiston. No! Just off the net. The Vikings get that back. Shot from the centre. Cut off there by Tanner. Went to go cross ice, but was nowhere near a target. Kudla. Does he play it steady? No, he doesn't. He went cross ice. Blind pass. Cut off by Campbell. He's got Tortoise and Ruck on the offensive zone. He goes to Tortoise. Oh, he had a fresh airy there. Another opportunity wasted. Open ice pass. Icing call. Both sides putting each other under tremendous pressure in this game. It's reached fever pitch intensity in this second period. We've got 7 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 2-2. Next goal here is going to be crucial. Momentum of this game. Ruck. Ricochet there off Humiston. Jacob Ruck gets it back. Put under pressure by Kudla. Gets himself into a bit of bother. McLean, who's now back on. It's the outside pass. Still from behind the goal line. Hamilton, Levesque. Lovely cross-ice pass. Humiston combines with Kudla. Inside the high slot area. He shoots. Rebounded off McCann. Almost out of mid-air there by Levesque. Looking for that freak opportunity at goal. But again, the Flyers Orange use their speed and flair to get that one back into inside that offensive zone, but only momentarily. Hamilton in open space. Slap shot. Almost went through and almost tipped in by Kudla at the second attempt. Had more of the attack in the last few minutes. Hamilton almost tripped up by Ruck, but it was accidental. Levesque. Now Hamilton from the left-hand corner point. A bit too casual there. Big turnover by Ruck. The Ruck boys combining again. 2-on-1. Dave Ruck takes the straight puck to Jacob Ruck, and Jacob Ruck scores. That was a desperately needed goal. They were under so much pressure for about 5 or 6 minutes. But when they found space inside that offensive slot, the Ruck boys did tremendous damage. As we go to the CD Dodd replay, as you see Dave Ruck cross ice, knew where Jacob Ruck was inside the slot. Well, in the corner of the slot, rather. And he got the slap shot to go. And it puts the Flyers Orange back in front, 3-2. We've got ourselves a real tight game, goal for goal, in the second period. 3-2 in favour of the Flyers Orange. Oh, they almost were seconds away from getting another one quickly. Flyers Orange under a bit of pressure now. McCann pushes that one only as far as Macaulay. He goes cross ice to the direction of Lou. Almost set up. Flyers Orange hoist pass. Blind pass turned over Yannick Lodge. Great speed across centre ice. Keeping it in front. Well cut off by Lou. Cross ice pass in the direction of Langell. Oh, Langell just loses his balance at the worst moment. But well composed in order to get it back just as quickly. Chopped off by Spencer. Spencer pushes forward and now they're on. Lou. Deep inside the slot. He shoots but didn't get all of that one. Another opportunity gone begging. Lodge from the outer side. Turned over again, Lou. And that goal would have stung the Vikings in the meantime because they had the Flyers Orange under tremendous pressure. But they just let one gap too many to allow the Flyers Orange to have another opportunity at goal. And the Vikings are now on the back foot again. But not for long. Tobin and Spencer. Tobin keeps it in front, but it's a 2-on-1. He got caught up, the numbers game proving too much, but Tobin getting very physical to keep the puck in his team's Piefer getting that one to go. From the corner. Just bobbled out in the direction of McCann, and now it's on the outer side. Lodge and Carrius. Lodge got it back. Open ice pass out towards that attacking zone for the Flyers Orange. They had a few plays at their site. Tanner. Cross ice pass, Tortoise and Kelly. Kelly with the backhander out there to Campbell. Doesn't get that one to go. P for open ice pass. Center ice. Ruck one-on-one there with Hamilton. Carrius. Oh, the neutral line got cleaned up. So did Piefer by Kelly. Hamilton goes forward. Cross ice, cut off by Tanner. Inside the last 3 minutes of this second period. Kelly, lovely pass to get it through his opponent, and well played by Booten, pushing forward outside the crease to make a crucial save. Williams. Out wide, McDonald. Oh, got a bit casual again. But bobbled out there by Hamilton. Kept it in front. Williams looking to generate space on the outer wing. Hamilton to McDonald. McDonald goes for the middle of the slot again. Levesque and Kelly scrambling with McCann. And McCann wins out on that one. The referee putting a stop to that one with 2 minutes to go. We go to the DODD replay. And this is the big save that a lot of people were speaking about. Tortoise went cross ice. Well, no, it was Kelly that went cross ice to Tortoise. And then Corey Booten lunging forward outside the crease to make that big save, a heroic save, if you will. Stopping a certain goal for the Flyers Orange inside the last minute and a half of this second period. Each team has scored just one goal. The second one will be crucial in the context of this game. Kudla. Good breakaway by Kudla, who's got Levesque in front. But again, those defensive numbers inside the slot proving crucial. Cross ice, the Flyers Orange go. Ruck. Almost with the high stick there by Sedenko. Referee's letting him off. Campbell and Levesque. Campbell using his size and strength to turn that one over for the Flyers Orange. That's great play. Cross ice, deep inside the slot. Kudla cuts it off. And now the Vikings looking to have one last thrust towards the attacking zone. It might be one of their last chances. Slap shot by Hamilton. Off the pads of McCann. Into the path of Campbell. Open ice pass towards the defensive zone for the Vikings. There'll be an icing call, and it'll be just where the Vikings want it, but time is going to be against them here, I reckon. Only 30 seconds. It'll be the last play, but I don't think there's going to be enough time. Confusion reigning at the moment. 2 seconds to go, but there won't be enough time. We're in for a big finish here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Coburn Ice Arena. The pressure really high on both sides. It's like 28-12 shots on target. The Vikings still trail on the scoreboard by just a goal. 3-2 it is. We'll be back with all the third period action here in Coburn, round 13, the DODD Perth Premier League.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Coburn Ice Arena. We're in for a big final period here in this round 13 clash. But in the second, it was even Stevens, both teams scoring a goal each. But it's still the Flyers Orange that hold that vital lead, 3-2. It was the second period built on pressure. As you see on the CD DODD highlights, at the end of this second period, Lyndon Lodge getting plenty of chances early on in that third period. The Ruck boys combining well. But in the end, that only chance coming to Jacob Ruck, who was able to get a vital tip in combining with Dave to set up that crucial goal to take the lead back for the Flyers Orange. But also the Vikings had their own scoring weapon early on in rookie Skylar Liu, number 13, off a good setup, playing it out to the outer wing, going cross ice, and Liu was there out the back, getting the tip in deep inside the corner of the slot and leveling it up early on. But the game really built on pressure at the moment. It got really physical towards the end. Plenty of body checks. And a lot of wasted chances as well. Especially when the Vikings and the Flyers Orange built it up quite well in some key plays late. But sadly, no further goals on the board. Each team has scored one. But the momentum, I'd have to say, only just is with the Flyers Orange. But only just, mind you. The Vikings are by no means out of the game. And with these 15 minutes and stoppage time remaining, it's going to be all important to see which side can get things going after the first period. So 15 minutes of stoppage time to go. And this last period is underway. Sedenko lays it out there to Kudla. Penetrates the slot. He's got speed, but he's forced back. Good coverage of the slot by the Flyers Orange, but now they got something open in the corner, centering out to Macaulay. Doesn't get that one to go. Sedenko. Sedenko combining with Kudla, but Kudla couldn't get control of that one. McLean tries to gain some ground, but not to be. Liu. He's got something going. Liu shoots just by the right-hand post. Sedenko out wide, but plenty of Flyers Orange plays. They got the numbers out the back. McLean lays it to the wing. Lovely hoist pass by Ruck. Dave Ruck to Jacob Ruck, but McLean backs him up. On the attacking zone, but now the turnover comes in. Liu, he's the only Viking inside the zone. He shoots. A good save by Mark McCann off his glove. They need something to set up any entry inside the slot, the Vikings, because if they make any mistakes, the Flyers Orange, with the tempo that they got, will pay the price, as you see here. And no execution of the shot there by Ruck. That was another chance to try and seal the issue. It's been really a game of pressure and who can use the puck better. It's been even Stevens seeing all the first two periods unfold. Voice pass back onto centre ice now. Lodge and Webster. Langell comes in as a third. Late tip in by Webster. Almost, but a good save. Corey Booton. That'll mean a stop on the clock. Played the first 1 and a bit minutes of this third period. Remember, 15 minutes, along with stoppage time as well for the third period only in these games. And don't forget, coming up later at about 9 o'clock, 9:05, we've got the second game, and it is an absolute beauty. The Blackhawks and the Flyers Blue. This one has a little bit more stakes in this one than some may think. So make sure you tune in to the Front Row Screens live stream and also on our Perth Premier League Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. That is going to be a scintillating contest. But back here in this first game, Lodge, the standing captain, goes with the backhand to Langell, but the Vikings, good coverage at the slot, pressurising the Flyers Orange into a turnover. Charius tries to go cross ice, almost chopped off. McDonald, ricochet off the pads. Lodge with the defensive takeaway. Lovely pass to Yannick Lodge. He shoots. Booton again rescuing the Vikings. And it's turned over. That could prove costly, but the Vikings with numbers forward. They got McDonald, just couldn't gain control. 4-on-1. Lodge against McDonald. Keeping it in front, McDonald up against Lodge. Now Kudla gets involved along the sideboards. Great effort by McDonald. He's got Hamilton to go for cross-ice pass, but he doesn't go there. Hamilton from the left-hand corner point. He can fire a good slap shot from that area. Turned over. Back and forth it's now. Puller on the defensive zone. Plays it direct. Levesque combining with Hamilton. Through the legs of a couple of opponents. Tries the old party trick. Humiston from the corner. And looking for the late tip in. Levesque. Not to be. And again, the Flyers orange just hesitantly letting that one go from the defensive zone. Hamilton. Ricochet off Kelly. The Vikings controlling it in attack at the moment. They're just slowing down the tempo a bit here. 3-on-1 scramble. Emerging out the back is big Jamie Campbell. Good play by Campbell, manning it from behind the goal line. Campbell's pass, almost blind. Tortoise rescues the Flyers orange out of a trough there. Tanner, he's been quiet all throughout the game. First real impact, shoots towards the net, but Booten making a good save. Humiston receiving that one from Sedenko. Again, the tempo that the Vikings have got at the moment is just playing it a bit slower. But the guys like Levesque, they're playing it anything but slow. Humiston off the glass. That's a big chance. Racing it for the 3-on-1 was Lou. Cross ice, chopped off. Tortoise under pressure from Sedenko. Sedenko, nice stick checking. The Flyers orange get it back only momentarily. The referee calls it. Looks like there was the high stick, and it is going to be a face-off just by the neutral line. It's been a good standard game so far. It's been good discipline from both sides. We haven't had any power plays thus far. No penalties conceded. Don't want to put the commentator's curse, but it's a very smooth sailing game at the moment. Flyers orange again on the defensive zone, and again they lose it. Kudla. Holman, lovely hoist pass. They're going to look to build the chain. McCauley out of fresh airy. With the backhand, Lou. And pushing back Kudla. He was big in the Outlaw Summer League campaign. Can he do it again? Shoots. And again, just by the left-hand post. The Flyers orange will look to open it up. They've got a player out wide. Again, they're just not taking control of these possessions, the Flyers orange, in the early minutes. They're giving the Vikings some really big chances at the moment. Lou could have another one of them. He's keeping it inside. Looking for the tip in there was Spencer. And the Flyers orange just have a few numbers more. Open ice pass towards the attacking zone. Ruck and Holman. Holman wins that one. Now to Kudla. Lou. Cross ice pass, well executed. The shot comes in from McDonald. Just couldn't get that one to go to the back of the net. They've had about 4 or 5 chances in the first 5 minutes, and none of them have gone to the back of the net. They've had more of the attacking in this match. Carius. Does he go cross ice to Tobin? He got blocked by Webster. Webster on the attacking zone. Stick check brilliantly by the defence. McDonald was one of them, but well played by Langell to keep it in front. He's got Webster for backup. He goes in the Webster direction, and now it's bumbled out by Campbell. Backhand towards Lodge. And Lodge cleans up a Vikings opponent and keeps his feet too. Lodge to Langell. Langell keeps it to the end. And now behind the goal line, well played by the Vikings defender to force Langell from behind the goal line. He's still got it in front. Slap shot from Lodge. Completely cut off there by the Vikings, and now they're on. Open ice pass towards the end boards. Can he go past Campbell instead? He got cleaned up but kept the puck in front of him. What a great effort. McDonald turning out one over. Webster, nice stick checking to keep the puck in front. Sets it up. It's now towards Langell, shoots, and again, missing that one by the crossbar. Lodge hoists it towards the net, and again, Booten, fine save under pressure. It's really ebbed and flowed so far in this final period. The only one that's missing is a goal. It's going to be a face-off just by the outer circle on the offensive zone. Tanner wins that one. Fresh airy by Tortoise. Humiston releasing a teammate, and there is Levesque on his own. But just losing control at the worst moment. And it looked like there was interference, yes. And that's been called by the referee. A couple of players not too happy with that one. And it looks like it's going to be against the Vikings, I think it is. Referee's chatting with Humiston, but also Levesque. If we take a look at the replays, the face-off still goes on. There was the penalty call. Using the high stick there, that was against the Flyers Orange, against Lodge. Lodge not too happy with that one, nor was Levesque, because they thought it was a fair contest. Humiston. And Hamilton. Out to Levesque to scramble for it. Forward to the slot. Bit of pushing and shoving. Humiston, Levesque going low. But Tortoise wins that one back for the Flyers Orange. Under 8 minutes to go. It's hoisted towards the attacking zone by Tanner. But the Vikings were all over that one. Kudla under pressure from Tortoise. He's got Tedesco for backup. And Kudla goes there. Kudla goes through one, goes through two. Almost loses possession. Oh, and again, got a bit hesitant, but Kudla out the back. Passes that one out to Spencer. Kudla again misses from close range. Chopped off by Ruck. The Flyers Orange have got it right where they don't want it. Open ice pass, back to centre ice. The Vikings have the possession. They've had most of it for much of this last period. They just haven't got one to the back of the net as of yet. The Flyers Orange, to their credit, have defended brilliantly and have pressured the Vikings enough to making such crucial mistakes inside the offensive slot. They've got the advantage. The referee is waving the hand. Pieper. And it's been stopped. That might mean a penalty. There was a bit of a hook, according to the referees, and it looks as though pleading with the referees is Cameron Smith, by the looks of things. Yes, Cameron Smith, the interstater. And it looks like, yes, the penalty box is going to be used for the first time. So that'll be the first shutter guard power play of the match. And it's come at such a vital time for the Vikings. Cameron Smith with an illegal hook. And that gives the Vikings a 5-on-4 advantage. And dare I say it, the best chance to level the scores. They've trailed all since the end of the first period. And they want to end that run. But Yannick Lodge and Webster could stop them in their tracks. It's inside the offensive slot. Goes close by. Well saved, Booten. Vital power play this is. Kudla. Lets that one go. The Vikings have got a little more space to play with this 5-on-4 advantage. Tobin. He's got Karius in the slot. Did he get tripped up? Yes. The referee has called for the waving of the hand. Kudla bypasses Lodge from centre point. Does he get onto it? He shoots. And he's got it! David Kudla, the hero for the Vikings, and he levels the scores with 6 minutes to go. Well, they just kept persisting and persisting. They controlled the puck in attack for much of this final period. And as you saw on the replay, they used the 5-on-4 to great advantage. Kudla from the corner. McCann had it in for a moment, but just lost grip of the puck inside the crease, and it went into the back of the net. A marvellous penalty goal by the Vikings, and that sees them level it up with 6 minutes 13 to go. They've got the momentum back, I'd have to say. But they would need to score another one in order to get the full points. So do the Flyers Orange. Now there's a bit of a delay in the game here. To pick up what the players are talking about. Smith went back to the bench immediately after that goal. But in the meantime, I think it's Potvin who's going to serve out some time in the penalty box. Might be something after that goal that he said. So Ive Potvin is going to the penalty box. We'll have another power play. This is a big chance for the Vikings, and that's something the Flyers Orange would want as the last thing on their minds. We'll just have to wait for confirmation if it's a regular 2-minute penalty or if it's a game penalty. So Ive Potvin, my goodness. The second penalty in less than a few minutes. If this is another goal for the Vikings as a result, it could be unravelling for the Flyers Orange right before their eyes. But there is still 6 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. It's been a cracker of a game. Scoreline shows 3-3. And it's just a normal 2-minute penalty, we've been told, for Ive Potvin. And the time starts now. Tobin. Again, that extra space to play with in this power play. Kudla, he scored the last. Can he get another? He sets it up now on the outside to McDonald. Scrambling for it inside the slot. A collision on the centre slot. Kudla emerges with the puck. Does he break away towards their deep attacking zone? He shoots just off the boards. McDonald now shoots. And the coverage by the Flyers Orange sees them chop that one off. Open ice pass out towards their attacking zone. Icing call waved the way. Just over a minute left in this power play. It's a crucial one at that. Lodge. Great speed, but he's under pressure. And he got the high stick in the face there, did Kudla by Yannick Lodge. And Kudla's hurt in the chin and cheek area there. As we see to the replay, this is an interesting one. Let's have a look. And there, the high stick to the face. And this will mean Yannick Lodge will also sit out in the penalty box. So for the next minute, it is going to be 5-on-3. With just 5 minutes to go. The Shutterguard power play will keep on rolling, but for the next 3 minutes of game time. So 5-on-3, the Vikings have 2 extra men on the ice. Levesque goes out to Lou, almost turning that one over, but Lou managing to keep it controlled. Lou from right-hand corner point, across to Holman. Holman shoots. He almost got cleaned up by Cameron Smith, but in the meantime, McCann controls it inside the crease and makes a good save. We go to the CD Dodd replay. Lou, nice cross-ice pass. Holman had that one set up, went for the shot. And McCann stops it in his tracks. The Vikings again have another possession. And it looks as though Yannick Lodge is out for the rest of the game. I've been told, yes, as a result of that high stick to the face. So Potvin's out for a regular 2-game penalty. Lodge is out for the rest of the game. Kudla on centre point. He shoots. Nicely blocked off by Lyndon Lodge. And it keeps the Vikings back on the defensive zone. Look at the space that they've got now. It's out to Hamilton. He's been a hero for the Vikings in a few games here. Pushed back. Bit of pushing and shoving going on. Lou, the rookie, goes cross-ice out to Levesque. And again, the defensive pressure by the Flyers Orange is working wonders at the moment. Kudla from the outside, blocked off brilliantly by Jacob Ruck. But the Flyers Orange under a lot of pressure at the moment. And now 5-on-4 again. The penalty for Potvin was killed off. But there is still a power play. It's 5-on-4 for the remainder of the game. And the Vikings have plenty of chances to win it. But the Flyers Orange have defended absolutely brilliantly. It's been a gutsy effort. At best, they would want to rescue a point. Webster using the stick low. That's brilliant. McDonald still has possession out to Hamilton. Scrambling for it, the Flyers Orange. They are scrambling to get a point. Langle getting cleaned up. But Lodge is allowed back. He got a fiery welcome there. His penalty killed off. But it was only a minor penalty, I was told. So it's back to 5-on-5. It's a vital 3 minutes ahead. It's hoisted back towards centre ice. Langell. Scrambling on the outer wing. The Vikings still have it. Both sides at full strength now. 2.5 minutes remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard. It's been one of the most heated games I can remember. Karius Keeps it in front. He goes deep into the slot. Looking for the tip in was Tobin. Scrambling for it in defence. Well, the Flyers orange and another turnover. Can they set it up now? Lodge plays it off to Langle. Langle shoots. Rebounded by Ruck. The Ruck boys combining outside the goal line there. Ruck went cross ice. He had two players open. Yannick Lodge. Cross ice. Out to Smith. He goes bang. Off the pads of Booten. Piefer pushes that one out. Kudler. He scored the equaliser. Keeps it in front. He's got a couple of metres on his teammate in Carius. Goes with the backhand. Carius. Oh, casual there. Booten, he's out of the crease. The Fleet recovers that one, but loses his ground. The scramble for it along the sideboards, but it's emerged to McDonald. He shoots. It was a long one, and it just got clutched in the pads of McCann right at the last second. For the moment, he didn't know where it had gone, but that's where it was. So it'll be a face-off on the inner circle with the Vikings attacking zone. Or is it? A timeout has been called. We've got 1 minute and 17 remaining on the CD DODD scoreboard. What a game it has been. The Vikings scoring a goal in the last period with David Kudler levelling things up. But with this timeout, both sides will look to assess how they're going to set up in that first face-off, because that first face-off will be crucial in determining whether a winner will be determined or will both sides share a point. These two sides have had a few great meetings across the season. One of the meetings that I can recall, Hamilton was the hero in rescuing the Vikings from defeat in the first meeting here in Coburn. The Vikings went on a big flurry from 4-2 down, 5-2 down rather. And this finish certainly living up to everybody's expectations. The bleachers are nearly full here at the Coburn Ice Arena. A big minute 17 coming up in the first of this round 13 clash. And don't forget, coming up a little bit later, we've got the Flyers Blue, the defending champions, up against the Blackhawks. Another grand final rematch. No doubt the crowd will be in full force for that one. Odge and Hamilton. Hamilton wins the face-off. They go out towards the slot. And that's where Humiston was waiting. Levesque from the corner. Almost for the tip, and Hamilton leaves his space inside the slot. It's a scramble for it. 3-on-2. Going down low is McCann. So is Hamilton. And the Flyers Orange saving their bacon again. Hamilton. He intended to go cross ice. Levesque was the target. Zdenko and Langell. The puck now pushed back. We're down to 40 seconds. Any side can win it. Turned over. Lodge from the outer wing. He went to Ruck, but Ruck had a fresh air shot there. Zdenko pushing that one back behind the goal line. Levesque plays it along the wing. Lyndon Lodge, one-on-one there with Lou. Lodge pushes it back. We're down to 20 seconds. Down wide, McDonald. Lou almost losing it to Webster. Now this is a big chance. 10 seconds to go. Ruck. Does he go cross ice? He does. Webster. Oh, just off the right-hand post. That's the last chance. We're going to have another tie. What an incredible finish. The Flyers Orange held goalless in that last period. The Vikings through Kudler are able to rescue another point for the Vikings. It's the Vikings' fourth tie in this competition in 2021. And the Flyers Orange, their third tie. No change to their goal difference, but importantly for the Flyers Orange, they hold second place on the ladder as a result. So that's one thing the Orange can smile about. But my goodness, what an incredible game to start round 13 here at the Coburn Ice Arena. Fans giving both sides a tremendous round of applause, and they deserve it without a shadow of a doubt. Both sides gave it absolutely everything in this match. And the CD.DODD highlights of this game certainly show it. The intensity was right on par, especially in that last period when the scores were level and the Vikings had plenty of chances in attack. So did the Flyers Orange in the last minute. But that Kudla goal has rescued the Vikings again from defeat at the hands of the Flyers Orange. Humiston and Hamilton did it the first time, but it was Kudla who did it this time. The goals to Skylar Levesque and David Kudla for the Vikings. Goals to Webster, Ben Kelly and Jacob Ruck for the Flyers Orange. And again, they share the points in the first match of round 13 here at the Coburn Ice Arena. The Orange, they'll go to 11 points from 10 matches. And the Vikings, they'll go to 10 points from 10 matches, keeping their points-to-match ratio pretty equal in that, 10 from 10 games. And still with a negative goal difference of 7. What a game that was to kick off round 13 of the CD.DODD Perth Premier League. On behalf of Bailey, Ryan, Matt and all of the Front Row Screens team, this is Paul Persick saying we'll see you in about 15 minutes' time for Game 2 of our round 13 doubleheader. It's a big one. The Coburn Blackhawks up against the up against the Flyers Blue, the reigning champions, the grand finalists from last year, clashing in this all-important round 13 battle coming up in about 15 minutes' time. We'll see you then, everybody.